this is Rick Kaselj from exercisesforinjuries.com. I was at the gym and I got asked a question. And that question was, are fitness machines any good? Now, when I go to the gym, I'm pretty quiet. I don't really let people know what I do for a living. And I just kind of go in there and I end up working out. One of the guys there, Frank, knows what I do and asks me questions when it relates to fitness. And this was one of his questions. You know, are fitness machines any good? And my answer kind of ended up having 5 parts. Now, the first part ended up being, you know, the best exercise you can do is the one that you enjoy doing. So if you enjoy doing machines, then do machines. If you enjoy doing something else, like running, then do something else. Do the running. So you know, when it comes to machines, if it's what you enjoy doing and it'll get you exercise and moving, do it and keep doing it. Number 2, machines end up being excellent for someone that's completely new to fitness. The machines are less intimidating, increases your body awareness, gets you to understand the typical movements that end up happening in fitness, the pressing, pulling, pushing, squatting movements, and gives you a good foundation to start doing more advanced fitness and exercise stuff. Number 3, machines end up being excellent for injuries. So injury recovery, because you're able to isolate joints when it comes to the movements. You're able to control load. You're able to control speed. They end up being safe to use. And you can end up working around injuries a lot easier. Number 4, machines end up being excellent for an older adult. They tend to be less intimidating. They tend to be in a seated position, so they end up having more stability. If they end up, a lot of times with an older adult, they'll end up having balance issues. With the machines, it makes it easier for them to overcome those balance issues. Also with the machines, it allows them to push themselves harder and add more resistance because there's less moving parts. The movements aren't as compounded. They're able to kind of isolate the movements and increase the resistance, which will end up benefiting them, you know, improving their function or even maintaining their function. Now, the 5th one ends up being, I end up looking at machines when it relates to almost like a fitness continuum. So machines end up being really good, you know, for a period of time. And you can progress on, like I mentioned, to more advanced techniques. So that could end up being moving into the free weight area. It could end up being utilizing other modalities like kettlebell work or body weight work, or moving on to the Olympic lifts or weight training. So I find machines end up being a nice part in that continuum to more advanced and complex movements and more compound movements. So there you go. That ends up being my answer when it comes to, are fitness machines good? They play a role. They're excellent for certain people, and it ends up falling in that fitness continuum. So this is Rick Kaselj from exercisesforinjuries.com. Make sure to swing by exercisesforinjuries.com. You can type in your injury. There's a good chance I have an article or a video on your injury. Now, second thing, if you're watching this on YouTube, head up above and click the subscribe button. And what that ends up meaning is you'll end up getting videos like this every couple days where I kind of talk about injuries and exercise and how to overcome injuries and pain. So that's it. This is Rick Kaselj from exercisesforinjuries.com saying take care and bye-bye.